Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I'm Lisa Marie. You just tuned into Bank Life. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. If it's your first time viewing my channel, go ahead. Thank you. Go ahead, hit like, go ahead, subscribe, and go ahead and leave a comment. To my subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I do appreciate it, okay? Shout out to y'all. I'm talking to y'all in the comments. Yes, I reply in the comments. Yes, I'm listening to y'all. I know some of y'all feel like, especially the men, some of y'all feel like, hey, women, the courts are always favoring the woman. But like I said in the other video, a lot of times the child stays with the women, so forth. I'ma just keep it real with you. I'm Lisa Marie. Let's get to the video part 2 in Dansby versus Simpson. Let's go.
It's for him to meet my child. Yes, true. No, you might not have had a car, but at the same time, you could have found a way to come and see this child. You knew where I stayed. You could have reached out through.
All right. So if you remember on part 1, Miss Simpson is just saying, hey, he hasn't seen his child. I believe he said he's seen his child once in 3 years. And she's saying, listen, you knew what I said. You could have made an hour and a half trip. You could have came if you really wanted to see him. In other words, she's letting him know, hey, you could have made an effort. All right, let's see what he has to say.
Facebook.
You felt like he wasn't making enough effort.
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, it had been several occasions, several times I had tried to reach out to Miss Simpson as far as me and her getting together, sitting down and talking like grown people about.
You sure he wasn't trying to just get together? Because, you know, and I hate to say this, brothers, but a lot of times the men say, hey, I'm going to come and see you. And really what they want to do is come and see the mom, but not really interested in coming to see the mom for the child and spending quality time with the child.
Tanaris, it was all talk, no action with Miss Simpson. Miss Simpson stayed
And so
3 hours
in a
away.
year though, Mr. Dansby,
I stayed 3 hours now.
You couldn't get a ride for an hour and a half
had
or a
been
bus?
time.
Come on. Can we talk? You trying to tell me in 3 years? All right. I don't know how much it is in New York. You couldn't get $2.90. Come on. You couldn't get a few dollars. You can't take a bus ride an hour and a half. Sometimes that's from one borough to the next in New York. All right. Let's get back to the video.
Damn, Judge, Your Honor, it had been times where I had rides to lined up to take me to visit Miss Simpson and Tanaris.
And what
her
would
other 2
happen?
kids.
But did you call? Did you try to reach out?
Miss Simpson used to.
Did you call?
Did I call?
All right, so now she's just getting upset. I'm not going to even, you already know how paternity goes. She's like, did you call? Because really, you could have. And so we already figured that out, that he could. So I'm going to move it right up so that YouTube can let my video play.
When I was a kid. So I take this very like.
I'm going to push it back.
Why would I want to dodge you?
Because you had been lying
It's
to
an
me.
innocent child that need a father. So why would I dodge you when my child?
All right, so he feels like she's been dodging him. And she's saying, hey, why would I dodge you? My child needs a father. Come on. And I swear, if you missed part 1, check out on part 1 where I tell y'all, hey, ramifications of a boy, especially a boy, not having his father in his life. There are things that that boys suffer with because the father's not in their life.
My kids, she know that. I don't understand why.
I don't know now.
So, all right. Now, Mr. Dansby has 3 daughters. And if Tamaris is his child, is his son, this will be his first boy child. So for him not to even be around for 3 years, he should have been checking just to see if that's his son.
Have you
Mine ain't
stepped up
secure.
since this picture and you met Tanaris? Have you stepped up to help support him?
I mean, yes, I've been supporting Tanaris. Yeah.
How? Child support?
Yeah, child support.
Okay. And that just
But
started
it's not about the money.
Okay.
And he's right, because it's not about the money. It's more about the bonding than it is the money. You know, because when Tamaris get old, he'll be making his own money and his own paper and stuff like that. But not having a father around to groom you, to teach you things, and to talk to you when you're going through, and it helps with his self identity, and to, you know, so all the emotional things that boys go through when their father is not around. You know, I know we talked about anxiety, and we talked about depression was on the list. And so that's important to have your father around.
And I understand
it.
But have you bonded with him?
No, I haven't.
So he hasn't bonded with him. You know, and it's a shame, y'all. Let's move it up.
Expenses that you've outlined here. Of course, food, bottles.
All right, so don't forget, Miss Simpson has she's coming in with a counter suit. And so the judge is talking to her about the list that she has for this particular counter suit.
Yes.
What else have you bought
from Miss
child?
Simpson.
Clothes.
Come on,
Diapers.
clothes, y'all,
They
diapers.
total $6,723.12, which is why you're suing for half that amount.
See that? Now she's being fair. She's saying, this is what I spent. She got her breakdown. She bringing her receipts, you know, like YouTube, we bring the receipt. She's bringing her receipts and saying, listen, this is how much, and it's only fair that you come up with half. And I want to know, is there something wrong with a woman who has a child wanting a father to come up with half? Is there something wrong with that? If that's your child, is it something wrong? You gotta honestly, I want to know, brothers, is there something wrong with the mother wanting half? Now I can understand that a lot of men are upset with the way child support, you know, Title IV, right, and the way it's set up, and I understand that. I got a video on my, you know, on my YouTube video list dealing with how child support is, so I do understand that. Is there something wrong with wanting the father to come up with half, like in this case?
Because you feel like that is what's owed to you.
Yes.
Because that's what he should have contributed. Now you understand I can't
That's true.
rule on your suit until it is determined whether or not Mr. Dansby is in fact Tenoris's biological father. Because
Makes
he would
sense.
have no legal responsibility
Ability.
to care for the child financially if in fact it is not his biological child.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Dansby, have you made any contribution to the upbringing of this child financially? I know you haven't seen him a lot.
I mean,
thus far.
they be taking money out my check every time I get paid for Tanaris.
How much have they taken out?
They be taking 100. It don't took like about 360 from me already.
240.
240, 360.
240.
All right, so she received 240 as of yet. Maybe she didn't get the money yet, so they go back and forth. But that's not the point. The point is the judge is going to calculate the amount she wants and subtract it from what she says she has. If he is the father, that's what she will be awarded with. So the amount she totaled, subtract what he already paid, and that will be his balance that he would have to pay or was required to pay. You know, so, but he is paying child support. And a lot of times she's saying, what, child support? But child support is important because he is stepping up, you know, and maintaining that. You know, I look at child support. I don't like the way the system is for child support. I just got to keep it real. I don't like the system part of child support. Now, I believe the man should support his child. So I believe in that way. The way it's set up, no. I don't like the way it's set up because he's already paying and he doesn't even know if the child is actually his. So I don't like the way. But brothers, don't blame the women because women did not put the system in effect. All right. And I'm not saying hate the girl. I'm not saying none of that. What I'm saying is get into office. Lisa Marie. And when you get into office, let me know. So, Lisa Marie, I'm going to take your advice. All right. Get into office. I don't know who I'm talking to. Get into your position. I might be talking to myself.
You are Tenoris's father.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so he is Sonora's father. Now she is going to apologize to him for what she put him through, but he is Tanaja's father. So it's a blessing. The little boy has his father. She's going to get what she's supposed to get. And what I love what the mother states, and I'm going to see if I can play it, and hopefully, I'll be able to.
I want to up and say that I'm sorry for all the trouble that I have took you through. So now can we start out to a better start for our child?
Sure.
Yes. Yes.
And that's what it's about. Getting together and making it work for your child's sake. Well, I'm Lisa Marie. I approve this message. Go ahead and hit like. Go ahead and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.